So there's been so much disruption in retail. Move to mobile shopping, buying online. How is that forcing some changes on how Target operates?
Yeah, I think the great thing that we're doing is going out and understanding how our guest is actually using all the digital, how they use the fulfillment opportunities, how they use the store, and how they combine it all together. And for us, what we learned, and probably not surprisingly, I guess, is it's all one Target experience. And what we have to do is make it seamless. And so when we talk about building capabilities in supply chain and in our stores, it's really about across all of our channels creating a seamless experience that it works the way the guest wants, and when we set expectations with them, we deliver on it. And I think that's the power of what we're trying to do at Target.
Are you having to get even faster? I mean, the ability to order something on a mobile device or via Target's Cartwheel app, what is that causing you to do?
Yeah, I think we think we can get faster. I think the great thing we have is 1,800 stores. And the stores are still the center of everything we do, right? They're where you can come and shop from us. They're where you can tell us, hey, I'm going to stop by and pick that up. And they're also a place that we use as fulfillment centers. And because we have 1,800 of them, we're close to the guests. So we can be very, very fast. The other thing we're learning is speed's important, but what's really important is certainty for the guest. And if it's going to be a day, then get it there in a day. And if it's going to be 2 days, then be sure it's there in 2 days. And that certainty aspect, they just want to know this is going to happen when I've planned for it to happen. And that's the really important thing that we're focused on.
Now, I'm in Target a fair amount, and more recently, probably over the past 3 to 6 months, down the food aisle, there's always something different going on. Is that part of the bigger initiative towards personalization and localization?
Absolutely. I think what we've done in food, we've done some things quickly that we can do quickly, and that's where the assortment comes in, bringing in many things related to our wellness offering, much more fresh, making sure it's fresh. So lots of new assortment in the food aisle. But as it relates to food, there's some other work that's going to take a little bit longer, and things that we've kind of looked at the entirety of the business, and we're going basically section by section and improving the assortment, and then simultaneously, we're working on the supply chain in the background to improve freshness, to improve speed, and all the things you need to do as a grocer.
Will you be doing anything specifically within the fresh area? I've always viewed you guys, I mean, the grocery section has expanded a lot the past 3 years. Is there anything you could point to coming up that you become more of a grocery?
I think we feel good about the assortment. We want to be that reliable, trusted trip for the guests, that they know that when they come in, the food will be fresh, they'll have the assortment they want, there'll be a variety of opportunities for them to get the product they want, and it's really about the totality of the store. We don't need to be the next grocer per se. We want to be that trusted, reliable alternative.
Flexible formats. Before we sat down here, you mentioned that you were going to college campuses. Can you take us through that?
Yeah, we're really excited about flexible formats broadly. I think, again, we're just simply going where the guest is and offering them the great thing that Target has to offer in all of our big stores, a very curated assortment that's very, very local and meets their needs. As it relates to college campuses, we tested that at the University of Minnesota, great response. And our guest research tells us these are guests, college students, they have an affinity for the brand, they love Target already. And when we look at the locations around college campuses, they're really underserved for things like apparel and home and food. And so those two meet, and what we've seen a great response. And so we have one at USC now, we have one at the University of Maryland. There's a couple of others that are in the pipeline, but we think it's a great opportunity to connect to a guest who will ultimately become our core guest, right? A millennial family who's digitally enabled and loves to shop. And so we're very excited about this opportunity.
Well, good luck this quarter. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.